Hey everyone, what's going on? All right, so we got another live stream today. We're not going to be doing the PDF OCR idea. That's something I'm going to be doing with Ibrahim every Sunday, Tuesday, probably Thursday. What I'm going to do now, though, is work on an idea I've actually had for quite a while, which is something to do with voice, AI, and phones. I'm not exactly sure what to do. I asked One Pro for some advice, and it gave me a few ideas that might be interesting, like an AI virtual receptionist or a scheduling and reminder service, possibly outbound sales and survey calls. But I'm thinking more of like I don't actually have a direct application in mind, but I think it would just make a lot of sense to create some sort of tool for consumers to be able to make automated calls using AI. So almost like an assistant where you can tell it, hey, listen, I want you to call this number or this list of numbers, and then just find an answer to a question. Uh, Recently, I was trying to find a customs broker to import some stuff that I had ordered um, by sea, and so you need a customs broker to be able to help you with the paperwork and sort of process the shipment so that it can get cleared. And I was just thinking, like, there was literally a website with a list of all licensed custom brokers, and there were like 200 of them. And I started the process of sort of manually going through each of them, and it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. And then I thought, all right, maybe there is a better way using AI because I'm vaguely familiar that there are a bunch of APIs that you can use. So maybe there's a way that we could combine a few APIs to create an experience where this can be automated. So you give it a bunch of questions, sort of like Operator, the OpenAI Operator, but they can use the phone. So being able to, instead of just browsing websites, it's also calling people up, getting answers to questions, and then reporting back. That would be nuts. Like an assistant that can actually report back to you after talking to a bunch of people. That's crazy, and that's exactly what I hope to build. And I'm sure this will sort of in some indirect way possibly unlock some other idea that could prove to be very valuable. But this is a starting point, and I really just want to get this built and shipped really quickly. That's the sort of motivation here. So I came across this video that I'm going to be going through with you, and we're going to see how we can sort of address the same problem using. I think they're using Vapi's API here, so we'll take a look.
From complete scratch in less than 12 minutes. It's going to be the easiest and cheapest way of building an AI outbound caller you could possibly find on YouTube. Make sure to drop a like and let's dive straight into the video. The absolute first step to create your AI calling assistant to do outbound calls for you is to head over to Vapi.ai. If you've never heard of Vapi.ai, maybe you've been living under a rock, but it's probably the most trending software for creating AI calling assistants to do cold calls and all your outbound prospecting. So it's super simple. The reason I personally love it the most is because you don't even have to pay a subscription. You only pay per minute called, and it's actually the cheapest.
I mean, Vapi, I know, is like a YC company. They provide an API. I don't know how the phone linking is going to work, so we're going to take a look at
You
that.
don't need to know what like any of these things do. You just need to follow this video and build it in like 10 minutes with me. So the first step, once you're inside, is to get a phone number. Because obviously how are we meant to do calls? How is the AI agent meant to do calls when you don't have a phone number? So the benefit of Vapi is the ease in which you can get a phone number. So once you actually go to the platform and then click on phone numbers, you can see that there are two options to get a phone number. The first one is you can buy a number. The second one is you can import a number. Both are totally fine. I just recommend buying one because, I mean, another benefit of Vapi is that you don't
Okay, this is new because last time I checked Vapi, it didn't have this capability.
number through Twilio or Go level. It's usually a bit of a pain. There's usually a few days, weeks you have to wait. This is instant, which is amazing. So all you have to do is put in your area code or just whatever state you want to have a phone number in. So Florida, California, Arizona, doesn't matter. Just find the area code and then buy. It's as simple as that. And once you do that, you'll see that you have your number right here. So step two is actually building your assistant. This is the tonality and the prompt that we want to give it. So it's super easy, and all you need to do is actually just put in the first message you want the AI caller to say. So in this case, I recommend just going for something simple like, hey, is this the owner of company name? Or this is Charlie, how can I help you? Depending on what use case you want to have this for, whether it's an inbound calling agent or an outbound calling agent, you can just change the prompt really easy. You just do the first message or whatever you want. And then as you can see, we've got system prompts right here. And this is just giving the assistant information and a bit of a knowledge base. So we've told it that you are a voice assistant for Charlie. You're going to be doing cold calls to sell our program. Remember to use their name, which is contact ID. And you are tasked with answering questions about the business and booking.
Okay, I remember using this reminds me of Retail, which was a service that I built for the AI therapist. You'll see this in a bunch of videos I'd shared in the past. This kind of seems super similar, and they're using Twilio for numbers. So
But some key pointers. Obviously, the provider, you want OpenAI. For the model, I recommend going for mini cluster. The reason for that is it's actually cheaper than the normal cluster by a cent or two, and it does the exact same thing from what I've seen. So yeah, OpenAI, GPT-4o mini cluster. And then for the knowledge base, here's the beautiful thing. You can upload a bunch of information about your offer onto a Google Doc. Very simple. You just type out on a Google Doc, download it as a PDF. You can upload it to Vapi, and then the AI agent will know everything about your business or your client's business if you want to sell this. So that's just a quick tip. And you can also put a really good cultural script in there as well. Just by doing the same thing, putting it onto Google Doc, downloading it, and then uploading it. Privacy,
oh,
style,
cloning your own
and you can always
voice.
test it after having a talk. As you can see, I've already done that. And what that allows me to do is when comments if you want to see that video. I've already built some pretty crazy stuff with this. But yeah, if you want to see that, just let me know. But if you go to the URL, we're going to
Interesting. Okay, so you connected to make.com. That's interesting.
this today, but later on, I'm going to show you how to integrate this into make.com and put in the comments if you want to see that video. Because I've already built some pretty crazy stuff with this. But yeah, if you want to see that, just let me know. But if you go back up here, let's now have a talk with the assistant. So you can see that we've given it the first message, we've given it a prompt. So now let's see how it sounds. And after this, I'm going to show you how to actually do calls inside Vapi with the assistant that you've built. So let's go up here. Obviously, make sure you click publish when you do this, and you can talk with the assistant right now. So it's going to call us. If we give it a second. Hello, this is Charlie from Agency Start. How can I assist you today? Yeah, I was wondering what you sell. Oh, you know, just a little magic to turn those lukewarm leads into cash. We help businesses like yours engage followers and get them taking action. Pretty neat, huh? Want to chat more about it? Yeah, sure. So can I get your full name? Charlie Barber. Probably heard of us and our programs. We're one of the fastest growing companies in the region with hundreds of happy clients. So what motivated you to chat today? Are you trying to boost engagement, increase sales, or something else? Yeah, get more sales. Our program's got some killer AI tools that help you get clients easily. Let's get you booked for an appointment. When would you like to meet? Just throw out a date and time that works for you. Okay, so as you can see, we just had a chat with the assistant, and yeah, it was pretty solid. Obviously, you can change the prompt and the first message to your liking once you have actually tested it out. And in terms of where you see these calls, if you go down, I am getting the call. So if you have multiple assistants, you can build as many as you want, but it's up to you. And you do an outbound call. You can see that in a second, my phone's going to start ringing. You can see that I am getting a call from Florida, and that is the AI assistant. So if we take this call. Hello, this is Charlie from Agency Start. How can I assist you today? Yeah, I'm doing good. Who are you? I'm Charlie from Agency Start. Just reaching out because you responded to one of our messages about getting some help with your business. Is now a good time to chat? Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Awesome. Can I grab your full name to kick things off? Okay, so as you can see, I just ended it, but that's how easy it is. You can put in any phone number you want, and you can just call it immediately. Leads in a Google Sheet, and it's going to phone all of them on autopilot. If you do want that pre-built already, I have built it in. Okay, cool. I think we got everything that we need to get from there. So basically, you signed up to Vapi and then started doing a bunch of stuff. And I think I could explore retail AI at the same time. Let's see if I can get this open. So Vapi and retail. Okay, so I've got Vapi and retail here. Retail is the one that I had before, and it's actually hooked up to phone numbers as well. So you can actually use it to call people, and you can actually create a batch call. Oh, okay. All right. Can actually create a batch call. Oh, wow. And then you upload recipients and estimated time to complete calls. Okay. I mean, I assume you have to give it like some sort of template, right? Okay, so you upload recipients first, and then you probably get to set that up. But that would be interesting. Like maybe this already exists, and it's really just a question of you creating a thin wrapper around this API like functionality. Phone numbers. All right, we've already got one. But if you want to make outbound calls, oh, international calls are currently not supported. So we're not going to be able to use this to call numbers in Bahrain, where I'm living. So like it's not going to be helpful for this specific use case. Unless you add, oh, connect to your number via SIP trunking. Okay. That opens up possibilities. So maybe if you connect via SIP trunking, then you can call internationally. Maybe. This is interesting. Okay. Okay,
should probably look into like SIP trunking and all that. Not really sure like how this stuff works, but okay, that's a possibility. What else we got? Let's see. All right, so interesting. All right, so retail seems like it's also something that we could potentially use. Um, Vapi, I don't have an account with, so let me go ahead and set that up. Okay. Okay. All right, so we've got Vapi set up here. Cool. All right, so phone numbers. Let's see. Create phone number. Twilio Vonage or create a free number directly from Vapi per use with your assistant. Limited to 10 numbers per wallet. Oh, no way. Vonage. Okay. So the question is like, how do you get a Vonage phone number? Vonage. Huh. Is that a home thing? Oh. Voice API. Oh, okay. This is like some sort of enterprise thing? Get a free account. Where's pricing? Oh, there's an Excel file. Wait, they didn't have time to add it to the website? All right, let's see. Show me the Excel file. Nexmo. It sounds familiar. Calling is 16 cents US and 20 cents US per minute. Okay. To a SIP endpoint, it's way less. So maybe you can find some sort of SIP endpoint which allows you to call for cheaper. Maybe. I mean, at scale, you can figure out a lot of things, but this is interesting. So, voice numbers. Whoa, they actually have voice numbers. You can buy voice numbers. I think it's toll free. It's 26 euros a month. So not cheap, but manageable, right? Okay, let's try it free. No credit card required. Okay. Interesting. All right, so it sounds like so basically let's define the problem that we're trying to go after and then figure out like how we can actually implement this. So the problem specifically for my case, and then maybe, potentially like a product there for people to use, is you need to provide a number or a list of numbers and then describe to the AI what it is that you want, and have the AI maybe like retrieve more context about like the person that you're trying to call. So no, actually that's a needless complication. So, basically let's go to XCaliDraw. Okay. Okay, so new. How do we do this? Oh, you just start. Okay, nice. All right, so I mean, basically what we're trying to do is one, get numbers, and then set information you'd like to retrieve. Set AI prompt. This is going to be information you'd like to retrieve, and then that's it. Like that's it. AI calls the numbers, talks to them, gets the info, and reports back. Now, this may involve, so you'd have to expose some tools to the AI, which is, potentially like calling another number, um, dial another number. Um, what else? Write result. So just, some sort of basic tools that you'd have to expose to the AI. And what else? Like maybe you'd have to provide set AI prompt and then give it like more context. Maybe. Um, no, I think this is sufficient. Like what else would you need? I don't think you'd need anything else. Um, okay. So this is the goal, right? Oh, it's a bit too thick. Let's see. Make it goal. I don't know. It doesn't feel like you're actually doing it yourself unless you handwrite it like this. But of course now it's barely legible. All right, so that's the goal, and then you're gonna have some tools that you use along the way. So tools. We've already discovered VAPI. There's retail, um, and then maybe some sort of SIP trunk thing for numbers and Vonage or something else. And okay, I guess from a UI perspective, UI. This is gonna be super straightforward. Like it's literally just a page where you're gonna ask for maybe so what did we say we need? Get number. So set AI prompt number numbers to call, and then this will be bunch of numbers. And then the prompt. Yeah, that's it. And, obviously a button. This button will be black. And start calling. Yeah, I don't think it'll get much simpler than that. And which numbers are you going to call from? I mean, I assume like it doesn't actually matter. It'd be great if you could use your same number or like create your own number, but for the purposes of this MVP, it probably doesn't matter. Like, yeah, it doesn't matter at all. Like, all you really want is just the information. So whether that that call happens using your number or someone else's number probably doesn't matter a whole lot, right? Um, yeah, the point is, you get automation. It'd be great if you could listen to the transcripts, but again, one of those things where I don't think it's that important. Um, yeah, I can't think of anything. So once you hit start calling, what happens? Let's see. Once you hit start calling, how do I copy? Oh, you just drag command? No. I thought it was control, like you just do control, but apparently not. So I do command D. Okay, that works. Okay, so once you actually start calling, then I guess you should allow the person to stop all calls. Um, and then just show the results. So this could be activity. Hello, friend. Activity. And then it's going to show like, so that's just going to show like everything that it has done so far. So you can imagine. So it'd be like 3812. No answer. Okay. And then maybe you'd have some sort of icon here. So, or maybe not. That looks horrible. That's it. Okay, so no answer. And then the next number, this will be like ongoing. So ongoing, and then the duration of the call. Or maybe this one, huh? Yeah, and basically just go through the entire thing. So it'll kind of show you like what's coming up. So this will be like maybe that's coming up next, or maybe you don't need a circle at all. You just show the list of numbers coming up next. I swear there was another one that I used that was actually better than this. This is kind of painful. Was it Excalidraw? Oh, TL Draw. That's the one that I use. Oh man. Okay. TL Draw. That's the open source one. It's got mixed up. I sure hope I can move it over. Yes, it works. Okay, so I don't need that. Just gonna move this over. Very nice. Beautiful. I just love it when things just work. Cool, cool. All right, so okay, very nice. Yeah, sounds good. And then you can hang up. This will be like a red one, right? Anything else that we might need? I don't think so. I think that's pretty much it. This seems like a like a great starting point, and I think that's all the info that we would need in order to get this set up. Um, Maybe total cost actually so far. Uh, so just show that like I don't know. It's kind of scary, especially if you're doing it. The first time you're not really sure what your costs are going to look like. So some sort of estimate of the ongoing cost would be very helpful. I think just to kind of let you know if this is something. Actually, now that I think about it, it's probably a good idea to include that here, like some estimate for cost, and that's probably going to depend on numbers to call and then the duration. Um, so yeah, it'd be great if we could just include estimated cost, and then just it could be like $5 plus or something. Okay, yeah, that seems reasonable. Cool. This would be amazing. I don't think it's probably too much. It's probably too much. Like feature wise, it's probably too much. Um, if I were to remove something, it'd probably be like this fancy UI. I mean, if you wanted to really go like MVP, probably get rid of like a few of these things. But you know what? That's okay. That's okay. This is a good starting point. For the true MVP, I'm not even going to be. There won't be a UI. It's just going to be like calling the APIs directly. And especially since like the APIs seem to be pretty well built out. Like you have a lot of the features that you would need. So yeah, I can't imagine like building beyond this stuff. But really, like again, the point is, um, gets the info and then reports back, and this should work. I guess a sort of implicit assumption there is that this should work outside the U.S. Since I'm trying to call companies based in Bahrain, then we should be able to call numbers inside Bahrain. So that's going to be the probably the trickiest bit. But if we can get that set up with Vonage, great. Like there's going to be very little building on our end. So you'd set up the phone number and then tools. Okay. Mm-hmm. Workflows, assistance. Okay. Squads. So this is like Crew AI basically. It's like a built-in version of Crew AI. Design and manage interactions. Okay. Interesting. Observe, call logs, voice library. So you can create your own voice. Interesting. I'm excited to dive into this. We just need to get the phone number somehow. So create a phone number, free VAPI number, import Vonage. Maybe it's okay if we start with the free number and then figure out like how we can get this working with. Import phone numbers feature. Okay. Label for phone number. Okay. Well, so I'll try to get phone number from Vonage. Let me go ahead and do the sign up separately. Okay. It just asked me for the 2FA method. I entered Google Authenticator and it still sent me an SMS. Oh, okay. There we go. Now it's trying to. Ah, it's using Nexmo. I've heard of Nexmo before. I should probably show you this. All right, so I signed up and it's asking me some details. Nexmo is now Vonage. Okay. SMS voice numbers. Okay, numbers probably, right? If I can get a number, a local number, that would be awesome. Oh, this is going to be so cool. All right. Okay, $2 credit. Where do I get a number from? Look up a number. Make a voice call. Well, I assume it'll prompt me to get a number. Rent a number. Oh, from the CLI. I was expecting to do that from the dashboard. Your numbers. Okay. Upgrading will unlock the ability to buy virtual numbers. So you want voice. So let's search. Oh, you gotta upgrade the account? Oh, here's where they hit you, right? Bank transfer. Oh, you know it's serious when you need a bank transfer. What is this? What? Okay, you'll be given a payment reference with transfer instructions? What are you talking about? Hello? What is this? Okay, I'm just gonna test this out. So some user service road 123 Manama, whatever. Next. Okay. What is this? Okay. Upgrade. What's 200? Yo, what's the price? You gotta tell me what the price is. We're waiting for your transfer? Okay. I don't know what the price is. What is this? I gotta top up. I gotta top up my account so that I can use this? Add funds. I mean, it says upgrade your account, but it doesn't tell me the price. Okay. That was the other thing I read about is SIP. Maybe there's SIP trunk thing for numbers. Okay. All right, so I'm not so sure about Vonage pricing numbers. Local number 86 per month. Wow, it's pretty crazy. I mean, that ain't cheap. 86 initial setup fee of 185. Huh. Okay, so maybe that's why I wanted 200. Hmm. Okay. Um, I'm not so sure this Vonage thing is gonna work. Um, so here, Vonage, probably not. Too expensive to get online. It's 185 one time plus 85 a month. So that's not really gonna work. Um, requires bank transfer. Yeah, it's so weird. All right. Okay. Cool. So it's not gonna be Vonage. Maybe Twilio. I think Twilio has Bahrain numbers. Programmable voice. Yeah, I don't want SMS. I actually want dialing code. 2-way SMS supported. No. Number portability. Really? Well, it doesn't say anything about voice. Maybe that's because this is SMS. Let's see. Guidelines. Okay. So voice guidelines. Oh, it's not even in the list. That's not a good sign. Maybe that's okay. Like, as long as you can call to that country, then maybe that's okay. So, pricing for voice. What is SIP trunking? I keep seeing this. Pay. All right. So let's see. Bahrain. No commitments to make calls. Local calls is 15 cents a minute. Mobile calls is 18 cents a minute. All right. I mean, this seems fine. Okay. Bring your own. Let's see. Trunking pricing. Carrier. Bring your own carrier. Huh. Okay. I mean, this seems fine, especially since it's pay as you go. 15 cents a minute, assuming it lasts like a couple minutes per person, and then maybe you're doing like 20. So it's gonna be like 20 times, 15 cents a minute times maybe 2 minutes, $6. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. Okay. All right, so let's sign up to Twilio. Oh, I actually have an existing account. Let me see. Let me see if I can use that. put the code we sent. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. Cool. So it looks like we're okay. I was able to restore my account with Twilio. So phone numbers, um, let's see, manage. I don't have any phone numbers, so we'd have to sign up to one. So buy a number. I don't think I'm going to be able to buy a local number, but oh, countries. Okay, let's see. Oh, no way. There it is. No results found. They don't have any numbers. What about UAE? Nothing. Really? Huh. Okay. So I guess you would have to buy a US number. And then hopefully, like, you'd be able to make calls to Bahrain using the US number. Okay, so let's go ahead and try that. I'm going to sign up to a number. Just give me a sec. It's probably going to ask for my credit card. Okay. I was able to buy the number. That was pretty quick. Weird though. It didn't even ask for a credit card or anything. I assume I already have one on record. So I have a number now, and the question is like how I can make a call. Okay. Region call routing is active. So how can I make a call to voice configuration? Okay. All right. I need to figure that out. But for now, I'm going to take a quick break and then I will be back. Okay, now I'm back. All right, let's see. Let's see where we're at. Okay, so we got this. Um, okay, so in order to test this out, call comes in webhook. Um, okay, so active numbers. I already have an active number, so I want to make a call. Port and host. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Oh, it's a US only thing? Okay. All right, never mind. Okay, so let's see. Okay, network test? What is this? Not really sure what that is, but test voice. From your own phone to Flex's account number. Okay. I don't know what Twilio Flex is. All right, so I think this would just be user microphones. Sure. What is this supposed to be? What is this supposed to be? Okay. All right, so I think there's some sort of curl request that we could probably do. Emulate outbound calls. Test my app. Okay, yeah. Okay. 17 years ago. Wow. Okay. Been a minute, huh? I didn't even think this was probably before GitHub was started. Okay. So webhook to post welcome voice. Okay. Okay. Definitely gonna need help from ChatGPT here. So let's see what it comes up with. Okay, I bought a number off Twilio, and I'd like to test out making calls through this number. What am I supposed to do, and how do I say, connect a voice source to this number, if that makes any sense? Sure, Twilio. Okay, it does. Upgrade your account. Install Twilio CLI. Okay. Okay. Or use Twilio's API via curl or Postman. Small XML file Twilio reads when handling calls. Develop Twilio bins. Twiml bins? What is that? Okay. Twiml apps. Create a new one. Okay. Oh, this is for incoming calls. Hmm. Ah, here it is. Create Twiml bin. And create a new one. Okay, so okay, so we configure it on the number. Twiml bin. Yeah, but that's when a call comes in. But how do you dial? Go to phone numbers, click on your number and select a voice and fax settings. Under a call comes in, choose Twiml bin. That's exactly what I just did. Okay, now when someone calls your Twilio number, they'll hear a message. If you want to initiate a call from your Twilio number, use this API request. Okay. All right, okay. Very nice. Yeah, it's exactly what we need. Cool. Okay. Let's save that configuration and then just make the API request. So really, I'm just trying to get. I know we're still gonna have to figure out like how to connect, um, let's say real-time API or VAPI or retail or something else. Wait a second, I forgot about VAPI and retail. You can just import Twilio. Oh God, I just completely forgot about that. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. Or you may incur a $75 charge per emergency call. Add an emergency address. Okay. Okay. I'm not really sure where to get the SIP thing. So like I'll go to okay, so we'll try it out with VAPI since we already have that. We have a straightforward integration with VAPI here. My Twilio phone number, there it is. Twilio account SID and auth token. This is probably private info, so I'm gonna switch that over and then go to my account dashboard in Twilio and see if I can get, okay, so I can see my SID right there. So that's the Twilio account SID, the Twilio auth token, and then, yeah, just a label. All right, cool. So set up VAPI here. So inbound phone number. Okay. Outbound. Okay. Set up a fallback and set up a squad. Okay, so outbound, I'm going to choose the same number. Oops. Okay, so the number is this. Assistant, I don't have an assistant here. Set up a fallback and set up a squad to be called if the assistant is not available. So, okay. All right, so I don't care about inbound, only outbound. So I need to set up an assistant. Let's create an assistant. Um, All right, let's do blank template. Okay, so for my use case, I'm going to pretend I have a shipment that I'm expecting from China, and I need your help to clear it via customs. Is that something you can assist with? Okay. You can change the model. Okay. Cheapest, fastest GPT-4o mini. Yeah, sounds good. All right. Max tokens. All right. Very cool. Detect emotion. Huh. Interesting. Okay. What kind of context? Oh, so it feeds the emotion of the person into the Okay. Wow. You are an AI assistant that's helping. That's interested. Okay, you're an AI assistant. Your job is to ask a customs importer whether they can assist with importing a package from China. We're we're interested in finding the price as well as any required documents in order to import the package. Also, try and understand the process that we would need to follow, assuming that the shipment is already on its way from China to Bahrain and will likely take a month before it arrives. Cool. All right, so let's publish that. Is there anything else we need? Transcription. Okay. Nova 3. Huh, interesting. And then voice configuration. All right, so you have professional woman. Oh, come on, at least play a sample. How am I supposed to know which one to take? Wizard man, Southern man, Middle Eastern woman. That sounds relevant. Model that will be used. I'm not even sure what this stuff is. I'm not familiar with Cartesia. 11 Labs I've heard of, yeah. Okay, maybe just keep it at the default. Cost is 9 cents a minute. Okay. Tools? I don't think we need a tool. Advanced HIPAA compliance audio recording. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay. So you want to make it wait before speaking. Okay. It's so fast that you actually need to make it wait. Otherwise, it'll seem weird. No way. Okay. All right. We'll keep these as default until we figure out like what we're gonna do. Or once we do a test or something. This is the prompt used to summarize the call. The output is stored in call analysis summary. You can also find the summary in the You are an expert note taker. You'll be given a transcript of a call. I'd like you to extract the price, a summary of the process or steps involved in order to get the shipment cleared, as well as the time that it would take. Okay. You're an expert call evaluator. You'll be given a transcript of a call and the system prompt of the AI participant. Determine if the call was successful based on the objectives inferred from the system prompt. Okay. Wow. Okay. If the prompt. This is the prompt that's used to extract structured data. You'll be given a transcript or in combination. What is data schema? I already mentioned like what data we need. Okay. So I guess you don't need the summary anymore. All right, cool. Anyway, so this looks pretty cool. Latency 750 milliseconds. All right. Okay. All right. So let's call this default. Okay. So now what do we want to do? We want to make a call.
Hi there. I have a personal shipment that I'm expecting from China and I need your help to clear it via customs. Is that something you can assist with?
Yeah. When are you expecting the shipment to come?
The shipment is already on its way and is expected to arrive in about a month. I'm looking to understand the customs process, including any required documents and the associated costs. Could you provide me with that information?
Yeah. Okay, so can you give
Great.
me your name?
I'm an AI assistant and don't have a personal name, but you can call me assistant. How can I help you
Okay, that was
further with your
super weird. You're not supposed to say it. Like, you should probably tell it. Never disclose that you are an AI assistant. If asked for your name, just reply Maria, living in. If asked where you live, answer. I don't know what else they might ask like that. By the way, like she doesn't sound Middle Eastern at all. I have no idea where they got the impression that this is Middle Eastern woman. Um, Maybe you should pick something else. But it's like, how you? Maybe Faris. Wait a second, I saw Faris. Faris. Okay, that sounds Arabic. All right, reply Faris. Okay, let's go.
Hi there. I have a personal shipment that I'm expecting from China, and I need your help to clear it via customs. Is that something you can assist with?
Actually, that's pretty long for a starting line. So you could just go hello. To a customs importer whose number you got via the customs website of the Bahrain government. I mean, this is all context that we will probably feed as part of like this thing over here, as part of the prompt here. For now, I'm just hard coding it into the assistant, but we could probably create an assistant via API and then just run it through the actual call. All right. Importing a personal package from China. Okay, let's go. Let's give this a shot. It's 900 milliseconds.
Hello?
Hey there.
Hi, I hope you're doing well. I'm reaching out to see if you could assist me with importing a personal package from China. I would like to know about the pricing and any required documents for the import process. Additionally,
Oh,
could you
personal,
explain...
we don't do personal shipments.
I understand. However, could you point me in the right direction, or provide any information on how I might handle the import of a personal package? I would appreciate any guidance on the process and
No,
requirements.
I don't know, but maybe try ABC Customs.
Thank you for the suggestion. I'll reach out to ABC Customs for more information. I appreciate your help.
Cheers.
Cheers. If you have any other questions in the future, feel free to reach out. Have a great day.
Oh man, that was just a weird ending. Any more questions? Whoa. Be very brief. Don't offer assistance to the use. I mean, I kind of felt like the vocabulary is really high, so maybe just use basic English since the person on the other end might not understand English properly. Okay. All right. I don't like the latency though. Maybe we, and that guy doesn't sound Arabic at all. This is the model that will be used. 29 languages. Okay. Maybe even Arabic, huh? I don't know. I really don't know how to, like, there should be a way to just test out the voice, right? This is stupid. Default, okay. All right. Let's try it out.
Hello.
Hey there. How can I help you?
Hi. Can you help me with importing a personal package from China? I want to know the price and required documents. Also, what process do I need to follow? The shipment is on its way and will arrive in about a month.
Yeah. We don't do personal shipments. Sorry.
Oh, oh, I see. Can you suggest someone who might help with personal shipments? Thank you.
No, I don't know anyone. Sorry.
Okay. Okay, thank you for your time.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Does it not hang up on its own? Like that would be super weird. But this was much better. I like Angus. He just sort of gets to the point. He's very brief. Use basic English since the person on the other hand. And then max tokens. Maybe you should probably make that shorter, right? Yeah, probably shorter. Like you don't want to go. You don't want to go crazy, right? Okay, so name first. Okay, cool. I think this is probably a okay. So do we have analysis? Oh, do we like call logs? Would that show up? Would the test calls show up? Customer ended call cost. Okay. Oh, this is very nice. All right, so the only question is like whether we can get this to make a call. So let's see if how do you make this make a call? I know, I'm not sure. Vapi make call. Create call. Okay, seems pretty simple. This is the assistant that will be used. To use a transient assistant, use assistant instead. Okay. Yeah. All right, so all I'm going to do now is have Cursor help out with actually making the call. So Cursor, let's fire you up and then get it to make the call. I'd like to make a call using VAPI using the website with my Twilio number and assistant with ID. Which assistant is that? I had an ID. Yeah, there it is. Give me a curl example I can run. Oh, very cool. All right, let's give it a shot. So my VAPI API key. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to do this off camera, and I'm gonna put in my number, so we'll see if it's actually able to call a foreign number. So to recipient phone number. I'm not sure how to format it. Okay, my Twilio number, I've already got that somewhere. Oh, Twilio console. Okay, and then we have assistant ID, your VAPI API key. All right, let me get the API key. I'm gonna do this offline. Okay, offline, off screen. So API key. Let's see. There is my private key. Okay, all right. Here goes nothing. Let's give it a shot. All right, let's run it. Property assistant ID should not exist. Property from should not exist. Property to should not exist. What? You gotta be kidding me. Nothing? Like literally nothing? No way. Optional? Optional. This endpoint expects an object. Yeah, it's exactly what I passed it. So just the assistant ID then? Oh, wait. Maybe from? Oh. Maybe you only provide. This is the customer that will be called. To call a transient customer, use customer instead. Okay, so you'll call a transient customer. But I thought it would have checked. Like, this is so stupid. Why would it not check? Oh, okay. I think what happened. Okay. Yeah. Getting a phone call. All right. Okay, so I got another request that I can try. So basically what happened was, like, the original request didn't work because it didn't read from the URL that I had provided. So that's why that didn't work. Type outbound phone call, assistant ID is going to be that, and then the number is going to be this. Okay. All right. Here goes nothing. Again. Let's see if this works out. Couldn't get phone number. Need either phone number ID or phone number. Error, bad request. Oh. Okay. Phone number ID or phone number. Okay. So we'll add phone number and try again. Phone number must be an object. Okay. All right. Okay, let's try again. Can't paste. That's weird. From number? Really? This is the number of the customer, and then how do you decide, like, oh, phone number. Okay, so Twilio account. Oh, these are all required. Okay, so Twilio account SID. Oh, phone note. To use an existing phone number, use phone number ID instead. Okay, that's what we want. So we want phone number ID. Okay, so phone number ID, and then specify the phone number ID that we have from the VAPI dashboard. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, that's the phone number ID. Let's try again. Couldn't create Twilio call. Account not authorized to call my number. Perhaps you need to enable some international permissions. And then a link to low risk. Okay. All right. So here's VAPI dashboard. Here's the Twilio link. All right. Geographic permissions. Low risk and then high risk. So, okay. So I guess Bahrain is considered high risk. All right. So we're going to add that. UAE and then Saudi. All right. And then on the high risk, you have not saved. Let's save and continue. And then on the high risk side, oh, it's on both. It's pretty weird. Okay. And then you search for Bahrain. So that's on both low risk and high risk. We recommend enabling only the destinations you must call. Okay. Continent? You mean country? Oh, that's pretty weird. So it's there in high risk and low risk? That's strange. Okay. So the ones that are selected now, deselect continent. Huh. Okay. All right, let's try again. So I don't know if there are any approval that needs to happen. Oh, wait, it went through. Moment of truth. Hello? Yeah, Ferris. Can you tell me what the package is? Yeah. When are you expecting the shipment? Yeah. Let me just. I like it. I like it. Feisty Faris. That's what they should call you. Where do you live, Faris? Oh, I love it. This guy's feisty. Very nice. Very nice. Cool, cool, cool. All right. So it actually worked. That's amazing. So we have sort of like a proof of I feel very good after that call, I'm not gonna lie. That's amazing. All right, so let's let's see where we are. So we have get number. Okay, so let's get the pencil. So get number. AI calls the number, talks to them, gets the info, and reports back. I wonder, like inside VAPI. Okay, let me check. I don't want to expose like my actual number, so that's why I'm moving it off to the side. Let me check the call logs. Okay. Let's see if I can see the summary. Customer ended call. Call cost 7 cents. Nice. All right, so now I want to actually try it on a real call. So, oh, that would be so cool. That would be so cool. All right, so I'm gonna try running this on a real call and see if it works. Like if we're actually able to extract useful information. So let's go ahead and try. The problem is it's a US number, so I'm not sure if the US number is actually going to work or not. But that would be, so we ended up using VAPI and none of this. Oh, actually, you did use that, right? We used Twilio. Okay. And none of the UI stuff yet, but we did manage to get it working via API. So Twilio, I wonder what the Twilio pricing is going to be, right? So this one was like 7 cents, and then you'll have to add, well, I assume on top of that, like the account dashboard. I want to see what the price was, just so we have it under control. I need to know the price. So voice overview. How do I see billing? Monitor. Oh, it's 18 cents on Twilio for 57 seconds. That's actually not bad. Not bad at all. So 18 cents, and then on top of that, it's going to be 9 cents from Vappy. So the total is, or 7 cents, right? 18 plus 7, that's going to be 25. 25 cents a minute. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. All right, so I'm going to feed it so customs, Bahrain, importer, clearing list. Here it is. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to feed it some number of someone, and then okay, no, GCC authorized economic operator. I don't know what all this is. Where's the list? Clearing, reschedule. Ah, directory. There you go. So this was what I was talking about earlier is, just a list of numbers, and then you're supposed to figure out like, okay, who you need to call. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to feed it the first number and then see what it says or see how it goes. Of course, I'm not going to be able to listen on the call live. We're going to have to listen to it after the fact. Okay, interesting nonetheless. Let's see. Right, so let's initiate the call. Maybe I need to modify. I don't know if the AI assistant can close the call on like his or her own, because the last thing you need is like a call just going on forever. I don't know if that's something that we can do. Okay. I don't know. Like, I actually don't have any idea. So let me try. I'm gonna try here. Can an assistant close the call on their own? And the call based on user responses. The assistant can say specific end call phrases that trigger call termination configuration options. So end call messages, end call phrases, silence, timeout, maximum duration. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's what you need. Let's say max duration seconds. Is this one creating an assistant? Okay. So, yeah, I guess like worst case, we can just make the assistant have maximum duration. So I'll go ahead and modify that for this assistant. Ah, okay. Maximum duration, maximum number of seconds a call will last. I'm going to set this to, I guess like 5 minutes is more than enough. But maybe let's call it 7 minutes max. So 400 seconds. All right, I'm going to try it now. Let's see. So we'll try with the first number. All right. All right, let's run it. It's calling. Okay. All right. Listen URL. There's actually a URL where you can listen. There's a control URL as well. Missing required body. Okay. All right. Okay. I mean, I got a WebSocket client, and I'm supposed to be able to use that to listen to the call somehow, but I'm not really sure how. I'm going to try using this WebSocket client. See if that'll do anything. Okay. So what do I do? WebSocket. Where is it? I guess you just wait and see, huh? Completed. All right, let's see. Call logs. Let's see. All right, so we got some call log details. We can actually listen to it. So let's try.
Hello. Hello.
Hi, this is Ferris. Can you help me with importing a personal package from China?
I'm really sorry. Actually, we went up the part like a custom clearing and forwarding.
I understand my package is coming from China. Can you tell me the price and documents I need? Also, what process do I follow when it arrives?
Actually, we closed that one, the custom clearing, and we closed that department. We are not doing anymore now.
I see. Thank you for your help. Can you suggest? You're welcome.
Okay.
Thank you.
Actually, the
Have.
voice. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Not bad. Not bad. So basically he said, all right, they wound up that department. They don't do customs clearing anymore. But man, like the transcription is actually really bad. I'm looking at the, yeah, you can see them. Let me show you. Let me just show you this. All right, so you can see. Can you tell me the price and document needed? Blah blah. So yeah, it's just like the transcription is really bad. Where is it? Really sorry. Actually, we went up to the part like a customer. What? What does that even mean, right? We went up the part. Really sorry, actually. Huh. Okay. All right. I mean, what's the summary? So if you look at transcripts, actually we went up to the part like a customer play again waiting. We closed that, the custom clearing, and we closed the third. We are not doing any more now. I see. Thank you for your help. Can you suggest? Don't ask. Maybe you should just tell it. Don't ask for suggestions. Like, why are you asking a customs clearance guy? You know, whether he can suggest another customs clearance guy. We should probably not do that. So I'm going to update the prompt, update the assistant to not do that anymore. So let's go to assistant. Do not ask them for suggestions on who to contact if they are unable to assist. Just hang up. Okay. All right, cool. So that was good. That was pretty good. I'm going to give it another one just to test it out. And then, okay. So let's go ahead and run that. It'd be nice if we could listen to the call in real time, but I don't know if you can actually do that. All right, call underway. Here we go. This is so exciting, man. Like, this is the third time I'm doing it, and I still feel excited. So this is gonna feel like magic. It really will feel like magic, even though, like, okay, I mean, the fact that you can't use local numbers is a bit of a bummer, but still, man, like, it's really exciting to be able to have an AI make a call for you and then just see the result. It's amazing. It reminds me of the first time I tried Operator, and I was trying to get it to, you know, those really annoying live chats on websites. Like I was using MyUS at the time, and you know it's really annoying because you have to wait. There's a queue system, and then you know it's like 20 people in front of you, and by the time like it's your turn, it's like 15 minutes, 20 minutes later, and then you know you have to write the message, and then the guy's typing, and it's just a really annoying process. So I had Operator I gave it all the information that it needed, and including a file that it needed to upload. And then so I just gave it all the information it needs, and then I just left it. And man, just seeing Operator patiently wait until you know getting its turn, and then just talking normally, and then uploading the file, that was insane. Like the whole experience was just magical. And then at the end, it said, "All right, we're done. Thank you, whatever." And the replies were instant, man. Like the moment the guy, the moment the chat operator writes something, it immediately responds, which is nuts. Like that was an amazing experience, and I'm kind of feeling like similar vibes now. So let's see, observe call logs. Is that done? Is that done? Ooh, I'm not seeing it. Maybe it's still underway. Like the call is still ongoing. Oh, customer did not answer. Okay. All right. Maybe I can show you this. All right. So customer did not answer. So it doesn't count, right? It doesn't count. We're gonna have to run another one. We're gonna have to run another one. Oh man, the site timed out. So let me just get the list of numbers again, and then just run it. So let's go. All right, let's see. We need an answer. No answer means we're gonna run it again. And if the next person doesn't answer, we're gonna run it again until we get an answer. We don't take no for an answer. There's literally like 50 pages. Each one has got a list of 10 numbers. So 500 companies that you could potentially call. That's crazy. And by the way, it doesn't even like mention what the item is. So I should probably modify it to, you know, put more details about what the item is, so that you know we can get their help. Maybe it's relevant. I don't know. Yeah, man, this is crazy. So imagine this, right? You provide a list of numbers, maybe the agency name. Like this is the information that you get from here. So you provide a list of numbers, maybe the agency name, and then you tell it call, keep calling until you get maybe like three different firms and get like three different price estimates. And uh, that's it. Like it could call as many numbers as it needs to call in order to get you the reply or the answer that you need. So I like just imagine how much of a time saver that would be. Wow, crazy. All right, let's see how that call went. I'm just gonna refresh the Vappy dashboard. It's so much easier than actually speaking to another human being. Customer did not answer again. Okay. All right. No answer. Okay. Maybe it's the fact. Okay. I mean, okay. So this one was the one I just called was a mobile number. Um. So maybe that's why. Like mobile numbers will show you the caller ID, and so maybe they think this is a spam caller. Because I mean, if you're getting a number internationally from the U.S., it's probably a spam call. So some people might just not bother replying. But if it's a landline, then they probably can't even see the number. So maybe they will answer. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, so far so good. It's looking pretty good. I mean the first call went really well. Like the guy could not tell that this was an AI. Or at least it wasn't obvious from the transcript that this was an AI. All right. Refresh time. Refresh time. Let's see. Ended reason unknown. Oh, maybe it's ongoing. That's why. Transcript. No recording available. All right, so it probably means it's ongoing, right? Because okay. Customer ended call. Okay, here we go. Let's listen to the call. Are you ready to listen to another call? Let's see. Let's go. All right, let me just make sure I got. Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, my name is Fairs. Can you help me with importing a personal package from China? I want to know the price and documents needed. Also, what is the process I should follow? The shipment is already on the way.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
I need help importing a personal package from China to Bahrain. Can you tell me the price, required documents, and the process?
Uh,
The package is on the way.
Actually, I left from the company and I'm just unemployed, so I
Okay,
cannot
thank you.
assist you.
Okay, thank
Okay.
you. Goodbye.
Okay.
Goodbye. Bye.
It just kept saying goodbye, like goodbye, goodbye. What was that? Okay. I mean that makes sense. Like if the guy that we called already left the company, like what's the point, right? What's the point in continuing the conversation? You should hang up, and he did, although he kept saying goodbye for some reason. Huh. Okay. I mean, this is just a really low quality list. This is so low quality. I mean, there's people that have left the company. There's people, the companies that no longer offer the service. It's just not updated. I think it's one of those lists where they just keep adding numbers, but never removing any of them. So you're just left with this monstrosity, and you have to deal with it. You as a customer, by yourself, just literally you and a phone. But not anymore. Not anymore. Very interesting. Was that call worth like, how much was it? How much? We said maybe it's like 30 cents if it's under a minute. Yeah, yeah, probably worth it. You didn't have to waste your time. That was like 5 cents. That last call, 5 cents. Wow. Well, amazing. Oh, but that's not including Twilio's cost. I don't know what the cost would have been there. Does it say? Oh, yeah, 18 cents. 18 cents? Man, Twilio's such a ripoff. Okay, whatever. You know, so the whole thing's like 25 cents. 25 cents. Yeah, definitely worth it. I would have preferred to just cut to the chase. Amazing. All right, I think that's enough as like a proof of concept. I'm still going to like create the UI stuff and everything just so that we can get it working. But man, like this is exciting. This is exciting. Maybe we can also figure out like how to update call status in real time so that we actually know if which calls actually resulted in you getting the information that you need and which ones didn't. But this is super promising as a starting point. I honestly didn't think we'd get this far in just one video, so this is pretty exciting. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up this first video here, and then we'll continue the series later. Probably later today, maybe tomorrow, but I'm thinking probably today. Adios.